Is this ghostly apparition before you?
It's gone as bonfire night and Halloween.
We're sat in the car park of the Indian restaurant. It's 5:30, though not allowed in until 5:45. And Pat,
We've had to get dressed up.
she got dressed up. Oh,
dear.
lovely Pat. This is the car park. Bags of space. Bags of space for a motorhome to park up while you have a curry.
We're parked next to 3 Mercedes.
3 Mercedes cars, yeah. Yeah, all staff have got Mercedes by the look of it.
Owners.
Yeah. Have they all bombed down from Bradford?
Oh. Bit far to come.
Yeah.
Bradford.
It is, yeah. Right, we'll let you know what it's like when we're inside.
Yep.
So we're inside.
Very nice.
It's an interesting place, this. Yeah. It's an interesting place.
We tried to, it was a barn before.
A barn?
I heard it's something kind of a bakery before, something like that.
Okay.
And then from the bakery to a restaurant, someone, I think it's called Cox's Restaurant, something like that.
Right.
And they had it, and then from them, we took it from them. That's how this was.
Right.
So we saw them, the old restaurant, they kept a bit of heritage, so we just thought, you know what, we do the same and keep a bit of heritage as well.
Yeah, yeah.
So some of the toilets, everything how it was, the flooring, the doors, as you can see the sides, the way it's been made, it's been handmade, you see, handcrafted.
Yeah. That is really old, that, isn't it?
Just thought, let's just keep a bit of heritage.
Morning, everyone. Quite a chilly night last night.
Morning.
Well, we had a gorgeous curry in that restaurant last night, didn't we, Pat?
Oh, it were absolutely beautiful.
Yeah, I could highly recommend that place. The Barn India. Where are we?
Well, it's just outside Onley,
Onley.
next to the fruit farm.
Next to just down the road from the fruit farm in Onley. We're on the border between No, not Hereford. Shropshire and where? Not Cheshire. The one, the county where they make pottery. What's that pottery called? Oh God!
I can't remember.
Can't we remember the name of that?
I only saw it last night.
That pottery near Stoke-on-Trent is famous for pottery, isn't it? The team's called the Potters.
Oh.
Stoke are called the Potters.
Are they?
And,
Right.
and Staffordshire pottery. So we're right in between Shropshire and Staffordshire in Onley, and the Indians called the Barn India.
Yeah.
Really good. Excellent curry.
Really interesting place.
Yeah,
really
it is, yeah.
Old beams and...
Yeah. And we did something we don't normally do last night because it was pitch black and we had to drive there. It was too far to walk.
And it were a bad road.
And it's only a narrowish road. And then it was pitch black when we got back to park up. But we managed it anyway.
Because it's flat, we didn't have to go up on any ramps, did we?
I wouldn't have gone if we had to go up on ramps. Yeah, Sunday today, don't forget tonight at 7 o'clock, the live thingamajiggy. You see, can you see Pat's face, how it's lighting up at the thought?
Help!
And then I don't know where we're going to. We're setting off tomorrow, but I haven't found anywhere yet. I shall have a look today.
Yesterday I made an interesting granola that was on Trevor's phone. So we've had that this morning. Trevor's had some bran flakes with his, and I've had, we had fruit with it, didn't we? Berries.
Yeah,
And I had some yoghurt.
Yeah.
It was quite nice.
Part of the low carb diet.
Yeah.
Isn't it?
It was very tasty.
Yeah, it were okay. It's like it's a cereal, really, isn't it? You make a batch of it. Yeah, it were okay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I probably didn't make it completely how it's supposed to be, but
well, we didn't have any scales, so you had to guess the quantities. Yeah.
I have to get some scales for the camper. Didn't intend doing things that needed scales.
Yeah. What were you going to say, Pat?
And some parchment. Apparently you're supposed to cook it on parchment paper or...
I can't get my head round that. Why it don't catch fire in oven.
Parchment paper.
Yeah. Yeah. Anyway, I wanted to just... We were talking yesterday about the story about the static caravan. And that as next big mistake it was we thought, you know, I really miss going off in van because we got rid of us tourer, the Bailey pageant, and I started to, and especially after experience with hotel.
You get shens for things.
And I started to hate the park we were on and all. And I just wanted something to get us out of there. And I don't know, I've always had a fetish for campers. I still do, really. I really like camper vans. So we started looking round. I remember going to Hull and having a look at one.
Oh yeah.
But it were
that were all.
That wasn't very nice. And we used to go shopping in Louth, and we used to pass this garage.
Were a 4x4 garage, wasn't it?
Yeah, it mainly sold vans and 4x4s, but he often had a motorhome, a camper, on the forecourt, and this particular time he did. So we stopped and had a look at it, and God, it looked really brilliant.
He fell in love with inside.
The interior was fantastic. And he said it had been professionally done. And it was on, wait a minute, a Renault Master. But I think it were only the short wheelbase, I don't know, 5.5 metres or something. Wasn't very big. It was 2011 Renault Master, in really good order. And it was like new with the interior, it had all been professionally done.
It was like that
carbon fibre. I'm going to put some images up of it for you. There are other images on the channel of it, because I've talked about it before. But, alright, I actually were going to pull out.
My fault.
I were going to pull out of it. And Pat says, suck it up. She told me to suck it up. She watches too many American films.
Well, they told us it were one price, and then they added some.
I mixed it up. I mixed it up, and it didn't. I'd worked out all my finances, all the calculations and everything, and I got the price wrong. It was 2,000 more than I I'd calculated it, and I was pulling out. I was gonna pull out, and Pat told me to suck it up. I had
Wish I
never
had
heard
now.
that before. And so I sucked it up and we bought it. Yeah.
So it wasn't my fault that we ended up with it.
And then we sold the car. A Hyundai Terracan I had for towing the van.
Oh, a lovely car.
3 litre automatic.
I love that car.
Fabulous car.
I love the caravan.
Oh God, she really puts the knife in when she says that. She'll never let me forget that I sold her beloved caravan. She's not fully behind me on this, what we're doing. I had to. It took years to get her to.
Drag me kicking and screaming.
I have, and she gets the knife out. Yeah.
Oh, I do love you though.
She does love me. But all right, we bought this van and got straight into an argument with the site because there were umpteen people who had vans parked on the drives, but us, oh no, we're not allowed to park on our drive. Everybody else is. I mean, this were it. We just seem to get singled out all the time for treatment, us. So I parked it near these pods, found a place to put it. And we started going off with it. Yeah, I remember we went up to Glasgow to camper van show in Glasgow, and it was middle of winter, and it did freeze up, didn't it?
Yeah, we went on a couple of sites where the water were frozen.
Yeah,
Wasn't
yeah.
there?
Yeah.
They brought the roof down in the toilet.
On that
was a
side,
strange one.
the snow, yeah,
Yeah,
yeah.
strange sight.
And I started to realise this van wasn't all that it was cracked up to be. It was supposed to be done by professional, and sure enough, I mean, I couldn't have done it. Mind you, that doesn't say a lot, does it? But I started to suspect weird things about this van. I mean, for a start, we made a mistake. It didn't have an heating system in it. We had a little fan heater in there.
Nice little heater.
It was same colour as that interior and all. It went with it, and it were only small, but it did kick out some heat. It had an hot water system, electric fridge.
A nice fridge.
What, love?
A nice fridge. It were,
right.
It were a really nice fridge.
Yeah, what a
although
nice
it was small.
12-volt fridge in it. But when he put the water tank in, he put it on its side.
On the bench seat, aren't they?
And every now and again, I kept finding under the false floor, when you open the sliding door, I kept seeing fresh water underneath the false floor. I'd mop it up. I wasn't that much, but I'd mop it up. And you won't have any for ages, and then you'd get some more. And I don't know whether it was leaking out of this water tank under one of the bench seats. And then I found a crack in the what do you call the plastic skylight? Yeah, found he'd drilled through and put some mastic over it. I found that, and Pat kept saying she smelt gas kept me smelling gas. And I took the compartment to bits under the sink where the gas side of the place where the gas bottles were, and found these pipes that were bent over and nicked at the end. I thought, that don't look right. I think they were not used. But yeah,
we had problems
with the sink in the bathroom
because it were a pull down one. And I needed to be able to use the toilet and have the sink there at the same time, which it was above the toilet, so it were quite awkward.
Yeah,
for that one.
Yeah. That were we would never
one of the
major things. Having the sink above the toilet was no good. Not for you anyway.
No.
All sorts of little stuff started mounting up, and it.
Oh, and you couldn't get through to the front. You had to climb over.
I had to climb over because it had a twin seat. Passenger seat were a double. Yeah.
But you don't know these things, do you, until you start using something?
We'd always had caravans.
Yeah.
We'd never had a camper.
And they just all added up.
They all added up. It wasn't gonna... And as we were becoming more disheartened with the site, the static site...
We wanted to be away more.
We wanted to be away more, and I wanted to do it full time. And I realised although I liked the van, it were really great for parking, and you know, it's not an enormous thing. I mean, this is not enormous, but it's not a camper van, it's a motorhome. And they're more difficult to park. And I mean, what is it, 7'8" is wide, is it, this? It's, we hadn't had it 2 minutes when somebody hit the bloody mirror on it. So, yeah, that were a mistake. And then when we
tried to
part exit, when we tried to upgrade, that's when we had another problem, because everybody where we went said it's not mainstream. It is not a mainstream conversion. What do you mean mainstream conversion? I said. Well, they said it's not been made by a company, you know, like Auto Trail or whatever these people are, who make them professionally. Anyway, that's long enough for now. We'll have to carry this on another day. All right. So we'll see you tonight. Okay. Bye. 7 o'clock. Bye. Yeah. Look at Pat. Full of enthusiasm. Bye.